Hi, welcome to the channel Quick Math. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Today we are going to find HCF in two ways, that is prime factorization method and also in division method. Let's start. What is HCF? The highest common factor of two or more given numbers is the highest of their common factors. Let's see through an example. Find the HCF of 12 and 18. Before finding the HCF, always we have to find the prime factors for the given numbers. So let's find the prime factors of 12 now. What are the prime factors of 12? 12 can be written in two ways, that is 2 into 6 or also the product of 3 into 4. Next, 2 is a prime number. So now just go for the next one, that is 6. 6 is a composite number. You can write the composite number as a product of primes, that is 2 into 3. If you see here, 4 is a composite number. 4 can be written as the product of 2 into 2. In the same way, 18. 18 can be written as 6 into 3 or 2 into 9. 6 is a composite number, so you can write that number as the product of primes, that is 2 into 3. Get the 3 number down because it is a prime number. Now 9 is the composite number, so it can be written as the product of primes, that is 3 into 3. Now the prime factors of 2, 12 are 2 into 2 into 3. The prime factors of 18 are 2 into 3 into 3. Now let's see the common factors in 12 and 18. Common means the number should be in both the numbers. So now what are the common factors of 12 and 18? Here if you see, the 2 is common and also 3 is common. That means both are occurring twice. As both are occurring twice, we have to take both the numbers. So now the HCF of 12 and 18 is 2 into 3, which is 6. Now let's see through one more example. Find the HCF of the numbers 16, 20 and 14. Let's start finding this. So here we have to find the prime factors of 16, 20 and 14 in the same way as we said it before. 16 can be written as 2 into 8. 8 is a composite number, so write it in the product of primes. In the same way 20 can be written in 2 multiplied by 10 and 10 is a composite number, write it as the product of primes, that is 2 into 5. And 14 can be written as 2 into 7, both are prime numbers. So now let's start the prime factors of 16. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Here we have 4 2's. Next, the prime factors of 20 are 2 into 2 into 5. The prime factors of 14 are 2 into 7. Now let's check the common factors of the numbers 16, 20 and 14. If you observe, 2 is common in all the three numbers. Other than 2, we don't have any other number. So now what will be your HCF? The HCF of 16, 20 and 14 is 2. Here we will see one more method, that is HCF by doing division method. Whatever the methods you will use, you will get the same answer. Whether you have done it in the prime factorization method or in the division method, the answer of the numbers will be the same. That means the HCF of the numbers will be the same. Now we are finding the HCF of the numbers 12 and 18. Always we have to divide the bigger number by the smaller number. So what is the bigger number here? 18. And what is the smaller number? 12. So now we are taking the bigger number 18 and then we are dividing it by the number 12. Whatever the number we are dividing is called a divisor. That means here 12 is a divisor. And what is the dividend? 18. 18 is the dividend. Here 12 is the divisor and 18 is dividend. The number that is being divided by the other one is called dividend, and the number that is being dividing the other one is called divisor. Here 12 is divisor and 18 is dividend. Now always we have to divide the smaller number. Now what we have to do? Divide it by 12. Here 12 ones 12. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract 12 from 18. So what we will get? We get 6 as the remainder. Okay. Now what we have to do? The remainder, that means the remainder 6 becomes the divisor, and the previous divisor, what is the previous divisor? 12. The previous divisor 12 becomes the dividend now. So let's take 12 and we have to divide it by 6. So 12 divided by 6 gives 2 as our quotient. 6 2s 12. Again what we have to do? We have to subtract 12 from 12. We get the remainder as 0. We have to continue our division till you get the remainder as 0. So now what is the last divisor here? 6 is the last divisor. So HCF is 6. Now the HCF of 12 and 18 is 6. Always remember the last remainder will be your divisor. Okay. Next, we find the HCF of 16, 20 and 14. Here we have taken 3 numbers, that is 16, 14 and 20. Always use the first 2 numbers and then go for the other one. So here I am taking 16 and 14 first. Take the smaller number and divide it by the bigger number. So here what is the smaller number? 14. And what is the bigger number? 16. So 14 ones 14. Again what we have to do? We have to subtract 14 from 16, which gives 2 as our remainder, right? Now take the divisor, which is the previous divisor here, 14. So write 14 and divide it by 2. 2 sevens 14. So if you subtract 14 from 14, you will get 0 as the remainder. As we already said, we have to continue this process till you get 0 as our remainder. Next, what is the HCF here? 2 is our HCF. So take HCF as 2. And what is the leftover number here? Already 16 is completed and 14 is completed. Now take 20 and divide it by the HCF, whatever you got. Take 2 and take 20. Take the bigger number and divide it by the smaller number. What is the HCF we got here? 2. So 2 is the smaller number. Divide it by 2. So 2 tens 20. Again what we have to do here? We have to subtract 20 from 20, which gives remainder as 0. So now what is the HCF? 2 is our HCF. Always remember, if we didn't get the remainder as 0, you have to continue the process till you get 0 as your remainder. And then the last divisor will be your HCF. So the HCF of 16, 20 and 14 is 2. So in this way you can find the HCF for 3 numbers, 4 numbers, 5 numbers. The same process will be applicable. Okay. Get into the practice session now. Find the HCF of 16, 24 and 36. Find the HCF of 8 and 28. Find the HCF of 40, 48 and 45. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section which video you want me to do in the next session. Thank you.